After the guards finished roll call, the prisoners immediately propped a chair against the door. Others pulled the curtains to block the view from outside, then moved the bedboard to reveal the hole below. The person digging the tunnel took the rope tied to the iron can, with thick hemp rope for rescue tied around his legs. They also made simple speaking tubes for communication. However, the lookout comrade by the window noticed some commotion outside, so they sent one person out to investigate. At this time, Michael in the tunnel felt difficulty breathing due to reduced air. He quickly pulled the rope to call for help, but the can fell on the quilt and made no sound, and everyone else was focused on the movement outside. After hearing the news from the investigating comrade, they finally remembered Michael, who was digging the tunnel below. Shouting to him through the speaking tube got no response. The group hurried to pull him out. Michael had fallen unconscious, but fortunately, there was no danger to his life. The prisoners took advantage of the time when they went out to work during the day. Under the cover of military coats, they secretly dumped the excavated soil in the vegetable garden. However, on the day the tunnel was finally dug through, the German army suddenly announced that all officers would be transferred to a new prisoner of war camp. As prisoners of war, they could only pack their luggage and go to the playground. Rosenthal wanted to tell the new prisoners about the tunnel, but the other party couldn't understand French at all. They had to follow the team to the new prisoner of war camp. The officer of the new prisoner of war camp received them in person and showed them around the ancient castle built on the top of the mountain. The highest part of the city wall was 36 meters from the ground. However, this did not dispel their idea of escaping. They often studied the terrain structure of the castle and wove strong hemp ropes with linen. The German army also conducted surprise inspections on their rooms from time to time. On this day, all the prisoners in the concentration camp began to play the flute. The chaotic noise aroused the dissatisfaction of the German officers. They sent soldiers to confiscate the prisoners' flutes, but soon the prisoners picked up pots and pans again, beating and singing loudly. This time, the German army took all the prisoners out for roll call. When it was Podio's turn, there was no response for a long time. At this moment, his flute sound came from the high wall in the distance. The German army thought he was trying to escape and immediately sent people to arrest him, and Podio led them to the heights while playing the flute. Taking advantage of the commotion, Michael and Rosenthal quietly came to the city wall and successfully reached the ground by holding the woven hemp rope.